Last time on Wild West Reckoning, the Spirit Chasers had been attempting, after a little time skip forward, and a yet to be concluded, but shall be concluded soon, arena fight in New Neanzaru, as to what their next steps might be. With a myriad of paths laying before them, they decided that they were going to go to the meeting that Bruce had been invited to, and then later Coulter had invited the rest of them to. So they pulled out their old frenemies business card and got bamferated down to hell. That's right. It's not the adventure this time. It's the real story. They went down to hell. And a meeting of the sins ensued where a number of things were revealed here and there, some strangeness, and a deal worked out between Marcus and Coulter. But in the end, after the reading of many minds and the learning of some strange new things, they decided that a vision of theirs, of the Red Eyes Black Dragon, not associated with the Yu-Gi-Oh card, the only person that could possibly answer this question was the Undying Queen herself, Tiamat. To which Coulter snapped their asses over there to go talk to Arcan and Ambition. Words. And after Jarvis almost got killed by Arcan one-handed, now once again crowned Arcan the Cruel, they departed, lives intact, and were sent back to Austin. And then now we go back in time to the final round of the arena. Yep. That's all I do. All I do is bullshit, and somehow you guys have fun.
Very good. This is the way.
Where is the Neanzaru Arena? Come on! No. That's not.
Not quite.
There we go.
Hey.
That's an old one.
That's a little old. Oh yeah. Old token.
Come on, Ed, I got money on this.
Yeah, you weren't big.
You're damn well better. God damn it.
Well, I fucked up last time by not putting any real money on it.
Oh, no, not yet.
I would have put money on it, but I was brain dead that day.
These things happen.
They do. Alrighty. So after watching after succeeding in your duel against Flux and having watched Findal, yeah, right? Is that the guy's name? Yeah, Findal. Having watched Findal best Hilda, I think was her name, or Heidi. Yeah. You know that you will face him next. And I believe Jarvis had successfully made a medicine check and determined that man might be using poison.
Poison.
Yeah, he's definitely
Yes.
lacing his blades with toxins.
Yeah, very, very bad.
Which I believe he then messaged to you via the little earring. So
The earring, yes. One more thing. Remind me so you said Flux and what's that? Billy Stump were part of another group. What was that again?
They're not part of another group. They're both wanted
no.
by the marshals.
Yeah, they're wanted by the marshals.
Marshal.
Yep.
Oh, how convenient. Okay.
We don't remember that yet, though.
We don't remember that
Wait.
Hold on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another thing that might have changed.
Listen, I was brain dead that day.
you were, and you do have in mind.
Plus, we literally
Wait
just
a
looked at
minute.
this sign like, oh no, that's in the future. I don't know if I would have seen the sign since the year in hell fuck time.
I mean, yeah, but you don't forget anything. You know what? I'll give you a history roll. Which I don't know if Keen Mind gives that to you at advantage. No, I think it's just a straight roll.
No, you just don't have to roll for things within the last month.
I don't think you looked at it in the last month.
No, definitely not because of the year in hell.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Yeah, no, you don't remember. But something about some of the folk you've seen in the arena is
There's
it's
something
very
fishy.
familiar. Yeah, it's very fishy, strange, suspicious.
Indeed.
But alrighty. So as you begin to hear them cheer once again, fuck guy. And Wilfred is forced to waste another spell slot.
Yep.
You come out into the arena for your final bout. And at first, you do not see your opponent. And then you notice something. A shadow begins to grow towards the mouth of the other entryway. Almost as if the sun overhead is moving to push it in that direction across good like 10 feet away from the maw. And you begin to watch as strange like spider web patterns begin to leach out and then slowly rising. It's your boy.
Fuck the sun.
Fuck the sun, baby!
Yeah. Roll 20s. Acting up. Okay, we're back.
It's not in Spanish again, is it?
It's in English. It is in English. It was just messing with the Zoom.
Oh, thank God. Spanish roll 20 is a sentence worse than death.
At least I can understand Spanish. If I couldn't, I'd just be like, oh, all right, well, shit.
I'd be doomed. I think I can remember at least where some of the buttons are, but yeah, it would just fuck me. Alrighty. Georgie will stand up. Alright, folks. The moment you've all been waiting for. The current title holder of champion of the arena and the final contestant who's pushed his way to the top. Though let us not forget that the fuck guy has done no small amount of work holding his own to reach this position as well. He just kind of like turns around, leans over, points both of his fingers like finger guns between his legs, and you watch as fireworks shoot out of his bum, and they pop into the sky. Roll initiative.
Solid. No.
Alrighty. And yeah, you know what? I'll do the same thing as last time. Oh yeah, you were not around for that one, Aaron. So let me just briefly explain that.
Oh, yeah.
There's
You can
a
inspire Ed.
yes, you can effectively inspire Ed, not in the sense of a typical bardic inspiration. On initiative count 20, one of the group may perform a rousing action of some sort and make a check in relation to that. And should they beat the DC, meet or beat the DC that I have set for this, they will earn the crowd's favor, which will allow Ed to add first a D4 to one of his rolls, and this will become cumulative. It will increase up to a maximum of a D12.
He's already at a D12, isn't he?
Yes, no, I'm just explaining it for, yeah. However, there
Okay.
is a chance that he can lose momentum, and does he lose momentum in the crowd's favor, the die will begin subtracting. And in the case of him doing really poorly, it can then become negatives, almost like a bane. So
Don't fuck
Okay.
don't fuck
me.
me. But Yeah, you already the crowd. I'll say at this point, there was a little bit of a wait, but they're pretty hype. They're pretty hype. Although, admittedly, I'll keep it at a 12. But I feel like in the future, for each subsequent fight, because people's whims can easily sway, probably should reset.
Yeah, no, I think you should reset it. I think because there was a round in between.
There was.
So let's
All
start
right.
at we'll start at 0.
All right, so we'll start at 0. So all right, so then starting at initiative count 20, is there anything that anyone wants to do to hype up the crowd?
Does Aaron want to do anything since he wasn't here last time? Really?
I'm still thinking. Don't make me do the first one.
The twins.
I didn't know
can do
about this until right now.
I think the
You said
twins
what?
will do a chant for him. Cheer on the guy who beat them up.
Okay. Okay.
Because he's cool.
Chance.
He's
I feel
cool.
like that-
He
that
beats
could
up children
be-
like us.
That could be either persuasion or performance, right?
I don't know.
We'll
Uh,
say.
Persuading the crowd to
Don't
join
have
in.
access to their
probably.
sheets, so you're gonna have to roll it.
Oh, did I still not give you access? Oh, where the fuck are they? Player
companions,
companions? Yeah, there we go. I don't know why your access to them was taken away. They shouldn't have been.
There's Teddy. Fiona, who has the better charisma? Fiona's the more charismatic. Okay.
Yes, Sir Raddington's your
persuasion, yeah.
wife.
Teddy's helping her, so yeah, she'll do persuasion or performance. Technically the same.
Yeah, that one works.
She'll do it in a Blade song, actually.
Oh, Blade song, eh? Okay. All right. The crowd's been waiting for this one. Seems like some of them have come around to Faendal's side, but most of them are still in favor of Ed, and the chanting will go along. I'd say that like not all of them chant, but like, because it's like you said that she's basically cheering him and like talking about how he beat them up.
No,
I feel like some of them.
Not,
Well, that's
not
what I
like
said.
that. That was more of a joke.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because then they'd be like, "Oh, okay, he beat some kids too." Oh boy.
Yeah, they're just talking about
but-
how he's a good mentor and
Yeah.
trained them,
Okay. Yeah.
taught them valuable lessons.
All right. So Ed, you have a D4.
Oh fuck yeah!
All right. So now, Findal.
Oh fuck no!
Oh fuck no. Yeah. Yeah, he's a guy that can do guy things. Yeah. Come about. What was that? Fucking, I'm awful with this shit. Where is it?
60 feet.
Let me
Right?
get
Huh?
another. Fucking mouse! Give me the mouse! Yeah, right there. Okay. And then he is going to. Yeah. He's got to start it off strong. Got to start it off. Yeah, it'd be a disadvantage, but fuck it.
Keep you?
He's gonna shoot a little hand crossbow at you.
Ow.
Just a little chunk.
That's a miss.
All right. That's all he does for now. Ed, you're up.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna start on defense. I'm gonna bonus action use my heal rune. Give myself resistance.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna post the fuck up. And I'm gonna toss some javelins.
Not the Jervelins.
Javelins. All right, let's
As
get it.
javelins or as lightning javelins?
We're gonna get one lightning javelin in there. But let's talk like so. I'll do a lightning javelin.
Okay.
Okay, what's the? Is it the? I ask this literally every time. It's the. If I do the lightning, it's the.
The DC
regular
only
damage
matters. The DC only matters if there's enemies in between. Otherwise, he takes the lightning damage directly.
Okay, so it's lightning damage plus the like initial piercing.
Yep.
Incredible. So I'm just gonna. What's the? And
Oh, yeah.
I
Each
don't
creature in the
have-
line, excluding
sorry,
you
I do
and
not
the
have that
target.
tonight. Each creature in the line. So that is how much? D6, D8. I
A
don't remember.
very unfortunate mosquito though got caught.
Oh, I fucking Randy Johnson to mosquito.
Yeah. So
what
he
is this?
doesn't have to make the dex save.
So let's just double this. So plus 28 lightning damage.
8. Okay. What was that? Let me calculate real quick.
What was that?
What was what?
I heard a little bip, like a beep.
I heard nothing.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you know what?
Maybe it's tinnitus.
Now hold on a second.
No.
I can add my fire.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
just a weapon attack. It does not have to be melee. Yeah, I'm gonna put some fuck you damage on that bitch. We'll study this too. You
Okay.
bastard.
Sorry, I
that's
was
16 more damage.
16 more damage. Jesus Christ. All right. So what do we say? Is 6 plus 3 plus 7 plus 4 plus 28 plus 2d6 fire damage. Does that double? Does the fire rune double?
It's dice, so I want to say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says the damage. It makes it read like the damage is part of the attack.
It's like Divine Smite, I think, would be.
Okay.
So
All right.
if Divine Smite doubles dice, then it would double for this too.
Just gonna make a strength save. Well, first and foremost, that's a fucking lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. If you make sure you subtracted the Giant Smite, because I have not. Done that.
Oh,
That was
okay,
my bad.
okay. Hold on. So that's
It would be 11 plus.
9. Okay, so it's 50,
16.
55. All right. Well, so first and foremost, he's going to use his reaction to uncanny dodge.
Oh, he can do that. Okay,
Because
yes.
That's
fair enough.
this is pretty crazy. And then yeah, he's got to make that strength save. Which that he will likely easily fail.
Fail.
Work. Yeah, that fails.
Alrighty. Which that
Seven.
was that
Restrained?
restrain him?
He is restrained.
Yeah.
He is restrained. Okay.
That's not fallen me. No.
And yeah, you have two more javelin attacks.
I have
Jesus.
two more devils. Normal style.
No, not normal style.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's gotta be. Oh, that's not. Oh wait, this is advantage. Advantage. Hold.
Holding.
I'm gonna add the D4. I'm gonna add the D4.
Okay.
21.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Money. That's money. Okay,
That's cash money right there.
that's cash money in the fucking bank,
Alright.
dude. Okay,
9.
so I got my javelin back, and I
Yeah.
toss it again. Okay.
Here's
Oh,
advantage.
advantage! Jesus!
Yes.
Okay, Slay.
You are too much tonight. Okay.
Dude, we're so
All
bad.
right. For another. All right, so that's 18. Yeah. So you just one after the other. You throw the first one. He doesn't even expect it as it just turns into a lightning bolt in your hand, and it strikes him. And as he's just kind of like almost like paralyzed, he's thinking that it's because of the lightning, and then he looks and he sees like the fiery shackles appear and almost like stretch down into the ground and hold him in place. And then he looks back up at you a little bit concerned, like, uh-oh, what's coming next? And you see a tiny bit of fear behind those sunglasses as you throw the 2 more javelins. Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't even seen all of my tricks. Alright. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
Pulls out Balmog, ready to chop off his head.
Oh boy.
Unethical.
That might get you disqualified.
Simply unethical. And
Like I
Is
said,
maiming frowned upon?
I don't think it's
You-
considered naming. if
You
you're
know
taking
that
off the
these
head.
haven't been to the death? Admittedly, though, him using poison is definitely a first. So you're not quite sure what'll fly this time around.
you know, it's more like a personal ethics thing. I would
but
like people who do this to be able to keep fighting.
then that's respectable.
Honorable, even.
Honorable, even. Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree. Is anyone attempting to do anything to sway the crowd's favor? I will say that that was a pretty strong start for Ed, so DC is going to be lower.
You're
You got something for Aaron or no?
No, I'm drawing a blank without just doing another chant.
It could be, yeah, it could be hard. It could be hard to think of different things. We had some other stuff last time.
So wait, does that have to be to get the crowd on his side, or could it be something to like hype Ed up?
It can be literally
What's the
anything
deal?
almost.
We had what Wolfred had did Bigby's hand to kind of do it like a foam finger, and yeah, basically like hype
Pointed
up
at
Ed.
Ed and then like wave the crowd on to like cheer him on.
Yeah, and then Bruce tried to start a wave, and I think he did something else besides that, right? Besides starting the wave, didn't he? There was a few things.
I did firework.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jarvis
yeah,
did fireworks. Yeah, Jarvis did fireworks.
We'll say the wave and fireworks were the 2 things I thought.
Yeah, it could be.
I got
It
nothing,
could be.
sorry.
It's all right. You don't necessarily have to do it every round, but like if when we come to it, if anyone has a thing, then they could do it. You know, it's just giving y'all an opportunity to interact since it's mainly one person fighting. So, but if no one
Okay.
has anything, we will move on to.
But I shouldn't jinx it. Not when there's money on the line.
Let's see what he can do. He is restrained. He. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Start of the round.
a little
bit
more
of
ouchies.
more ouchies. Alright, yeah. Yeah, those are magical, so Bamfing is not gonna help here.
You may run, but they will follow.
I don't think, can he move? When you're restrained, I always forget that. Can he?
You're
Restrained.
zero.
Can't move.
Because it's grapple. It's like grapple plus.
It's grapple plus.
It's grapple
Subscribe
plus.
to
Yeah.
Grapple.
That's what they're saying, dude.
Many are saying.
Yeah, okay. He can still take actions. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is going to.
Wait, can you not teleport out of
You can, but they would
Magical-
probably follow as they're magically bound to him.
I guess they are bound to.
Yeah. Is the thing that I am looking for. Yeah, there we go. Good enough. I think that's got to be like that, but a circle. We'll pretend
Circle.
that's a circle.
Oh Jesus!
And I'm gonna to back. As a globe of darkness just like appears over him.
Well, fair enough.
You hear Maria shout "coward" at the top of her lungs
No.
as an unexpected display from Wilfred's wife.
But that is, yeah, that's all he can do. Ed, you're up.
Huh. I don't know what to do about this. Man, now I gotta be strategic. What the hell?
What the heck?
What the? Darkness scares me.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Oh, he can make the saving throw, by the way.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
But you know,
it's
maybe
the-
you should GM roll it so I don't know the L
Oh, well, yeah.
because
okay.
I can't see him.
Oh, you're right. Okay, what's your DC?
My DC has went up by 1 because our proficiency bonus increased. 17.
Okay, you rolled
A number.
a number. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you.
Very good. Okay. What the hell do I want to do?
Anton, stuff are coming through your mic.
Thank you for telling
Oh,
me.
is that who that is? I am going to, because I was told that there is poison, I'm going to bonus action use my frost rune. So I get an increase to my constitution, strength, saving throws, and
Oh,
checks.
very good.
It might be nifty.
That do be mighty nifty.
Nito, even.
Nito Mosquito.
Yes. Now, because I don't know how, in character, I don't know how it works, I'm going to use Divine Sense. I don't think, out of character, it will give me any information. Unless he is
If it
Celestial
turns out
Fiend or
he's
undead.
undead.
It could be, could be
Vampire.
Celestial Fiend or undead. Then I'll be like, huh, okay.
Okay. All right, so this is like Ed learning how his new ability works, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I
How?
want to
what's
use my
the range
Spidey
again?
senses to sense him. If that don't work, then, well, I tried.
What's the range of your divine sense?
60? Yes, 60 feet.
Is anyone within 60 feet fit that criteria as
Yeah,
well?
let me get some quick Celestial Fiend undead check on that.
Does
The crowd.
anyone
In the
wait? Post it. Yeah, post.
Oh my god, that's everyone? Yeah, let me
My
post.
thing is, he also knows the type. Like, say if it's a drag, like say if it's a fiend, he'll know if it's like a demon.
Yeah,
Oh, Celestial Fiend undead. No Fae. Oh, so
no
unfortunate
Fae.
for Georgie.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, Tiber. Oh, come on, man. He's a vampire.
Well, okay. Yeah.
This guy. No, he doesn't. He doesn't ping any of those things.
All right, I can't sense him. It's because it's dark in there.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
we
yeah.
said, yeah, Marcus is here, so he would ping Fiend.
Oh, I've been new.
Well, I thought he was
And-
like fiend and undead.
Oh,
Yeah.
not anymore.
He's not.
Oh.
He wasn't undead
Oh.
before.
Well, I thought Reborn has that undead characteristic about them, but oh well.
Yeah, but well, he's
Uh,
things have changed. But yeah, I think that's about all you get. Yeah, because I mean everybody else is just a regular dude. You know what? For funny,
Regular dude.
we'll say oh well, I think Kabi's in range. He'd ping Celestial. But
Hey,
you know
Kabi.
we'll say that this random dude over here, Beardson, he
Beardson.
pings Celestial.
Whoa. Okay. The angels were watching. All right, I can't divine sense him because it's dark in there. I'm learning things. I'm learning things about myself.
Sure, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna back away from the darkness, and then I'm gonna end. Yes, I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. All
Place
right.
the homie face down and end my turn.
I do have something now, if no one else does.
I put 2 trap cards in my
Okay.
stone trap cards in.
Go ahead,
I
Aaron.
know you said Jarvis did fireworks already, but I want to do something stupid.
Go ahead, man.
Go see
You know like the fireworks show things you can buy that are a bunch of mortar tubes?
Yeah.
That you like light one fuse and they're sequenced to go off.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Can I performance of creation one of those?
Sure. Those would definitely be more advanced pyrotechnics than anyone of this time period would be
upstage
capable of.
Jarvis by a significant degree.
Yeah, no idea. Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah. If possible, someone else would have to light it, though. I don't have a way to light a fire as a bonus action.
Wilford could prestidigitate the
The fuse, if I direct you.
yeah.
Okay, so I'll say you performance of creation, you create this thing, and like it's pretty big. It takes up a decent bit of the bench, and like when it just kind of like pops into existence, a bunch of people just start like looking over at you, like, "What the fuck is that? Like, what is this strange, colorful contraption?" And then you give Wilford a nod. He lights the fuse, and then it just starts. And everyone's like, "Ooh, ah, whoa!"
Bang! Bang!
There's a couple of people, yeah, that like just like start jumping. There's like one old timer who's like, "Ah, the Spanish American War all over again."
Wait,
I came out west to get away from the war.
Oh shit, that's right. How many people are freaking out thinking it's like cannon
It's
fire?
cannon fire, yeah.
12.
Oh, not
Yeah, the guard
1812.
outside is rallying, thinking there's an attack on the arena.
I mean, if they look up, though, pretty colors.
Yeah, they would see the pretty colors just
Counterpoint.
like cresting over the top. And I did say that like during the festival, the solstice, like they had shot
were
off
fireworks.
some fireworks, yeah, but like nothing to this degree. And if anything, I'd say that like the design of the arena just amplifies the percussions and echoes them out across the city. So some people
Ow.
further away might even think, yeah, they're getting attacked, just to realize that they're not, and shit's popping off at the arena. And you know, I don't even know if I should have you roll for that, because that was a resource right there. You know what? It's a d6.
Word. Okay.
Roll for firework.
Yeah, what do you roll for firework?
I don't know. Wisdom performance. I don't know.
I had Jarvis do a spell casting thing because he was using the spell, but this is not a spell, so. But all right, we will go over to Findal. The darkness in front of you, Ed. You're not quite sure what's going on in there, but you begin to hear some movement, and yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll We'll do that.
Yeah. Okay.
And at first you hear like some movement coming from the middle, and then it just gets real quiet. You're up.
Mm, I don't know. What do I do? Let's see. What the hell do I got? I might as well use Giant's Might, so I'm getting my bonus actions out of the way.
All right. And become
Mm. Now, it's a 20-foot. What is it's a darkness 5e radius,
20-foot radius sphere.
20-foot radius. Oh, so it's actually much bigger than this because this is
Sure.
a 20-foot cube.
Is it? Oh, let me double check.
Because that would be 10-foot.
Yeah, that's
radius
only a
if it
10
were a
foot.
sphere. I can move
Yeah.
myself back so that it's like still appropriate for what it should be.
Yeah, it should be
15-foot 15-foot radius sphere.
15 foot.
15-foot radius.
So it should be.
So that okay. So it's
So the corners are-
right.
bigger.
That's fucking. Hold on, I think I got something that can do this. That's a circle. That'll be close enough. No, not that. No, not that. Oh, that could work. But a moment. One moment.
One moment.
Not now.
Not now. Not now.
You know what?
Oh, sure. Okay.
That'll work.
He's fucking swirling
It's
and
a
shit.
fucking portal to the underworld. What the fuck?
Don't fucking worry about it.
Yeah, it's a second level spell. It's fine.
How much bigger? 2 more? Like that?
That looks good. Yeah. 1, 2.
Think.
Yeah, that works.
Where was?
Yeah. Okay.
Good enough.
So he's still in there.
I can smell you.
I can smell you. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna roll through the darkness
Oh god.
because oh god, 15-foot radius.
It's a pretty
I really do
big.
It's a pretty big sphere. I can't cover the whole thing. I feel like I just want to run around in there
Until you hit something and
till I
drag it
hit
out.
something. Till I hit something. Wait, so where was I? Where? This seems right. Because I feel like I was directly like facing the center of it. Oh, but I did Giant's Might.
Yeah, I think I had
Myself
like
back here.
stretched you, down.
All right.
Over.
I'm just gonna get real low. And I'm gonna hold out my hands. And I'm gonna walk in. And if I touch him, because I don't know where his token is,
Yeah.
just stop me.
Okay.
So this is 10, 15.
And so like your hands are out, but I don't think that they can extend beyond the length.
No, because
of your
this would be 10
token.
by 10. It would be 10 by 10. So I think hands out would be like enough. So I think if I touch him with my icon, that would be it.
Yeah.
right?
Okay. Yeah. You'd have to touch him with your icon. Yeah, because your arms would be within the
Right.
radius isn't the right word, but yeah.
20. Right. 20. 25. 30.
Okay. You don't touch anything.
I don't. So I've not entered his space.
You have not entered his space.
I'm going to make 3 grapple attacks. And I'll tell you the squares that I'm trying to grab at.
Okay, this is interesting.
Because I'm still just guessing. So I'm going to make, because I have 3 attacks, I'm going to make 1. Oh god, I can't even see the squares. Here is
You're sorry.
this is a square, so 1.
Yeah. You know what,
Yeah.
let me to map. Let me map. I'll
Now you got to move the map to
Because-
back.
map 2 back.
Oh, okay, so the grid is here. Okay. So 1.
Okay.
Do I touch anything?
I think you have
Mm.
disadvantage on the roll.
No, you don't touch anything.
Yeah, I guess it would be like if I touch something, then I try and make a roll disadvantage.
I think
Yeah,
you
yeah.
roll first
Uh,
because you don't know if he jumped out of the way with his acrobatics or if
Sure. Okay.
it's not
'Cause
there.
I could
Yeah,
just
that's
completely
true.
miss if I fail the roll. It'll be a straight roll because I have advantage on athletics.
That's how it works with the actual attack rolls for it, at least.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay. That's impressively high, but I'll say that no, you don't feel like you touched anything or anything slipped
Right,
out of
so,
your
okay.
grasp.
Okay. Number 2. Here.
Okay.
Jesus.
37.
Grasping at air.
Jamie's not
Cool.
there.
Maybe not there. And here.
Okay, and there.
29.
Nope, nothing.
Oh goddamn. That was my action. Do I want to end my turn in darkness? Is the question. This is tough. Hmm. Yeah, I think I will. God, that would use my action search. Do I want to do that? This is so tricky. Yeah, I will use my action search to dash through. Do I bump into anything?
Gotta double check something real quick.
If I started here.
Started there. Okay, go ahead and path it.
that's one.
Yeah, no, nothing. Okay, so just as you're moving out into that square, you don't hit anything. But something tries to hit you.
That would reveal his location.
Well, I can't see him.
You still can't see him, but
you know
yeah,
where he is.
you know where he is. Yeah.
Okay. No, that helps me. Okay. Cool, great, amazing. Hate that. All right, I'm gonna go back to the other side.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Tricky motherfucker.
see you. You get out, and I'll say we go to 20. If that's it for you. And everybody just kind of like until you pop out again. Like at first they were like watching the fireworks, and then they're just like, "What's going on down there? I don't see any fighting. This is getting boring. I want back." And then you come out, but you don't seem any worse for wear, and the other guy's nowhere to be seen. They're just like, "What is this?" You feel like you might be starting to lose them.
Uh-oh. Okay. That's not my fucking fault. God damn it.
It is not your fault directly, no. Does anybody in the group have any ideas that they want to do?
Can I try something weird?
Get
Potentially.
weird, baby.
Yeah, get freaky.
Okay. Through the use of my little gravity sphere and the spell Minute Meteor, I'm essentially going to make a cool helix, like a cool essentially I'm gonna have meteors basically floating around in a spheroid of gravitational pull to essentially just look cool, and then have the rocks smash together into the face of Ed.
Oh.
Oh, like
Not
into
in
the
Ed's face.
not into
I'm
Ed's
gonna
face,
fucking- I'm
but
gonna
into
fucking kill
They
Ed.
smash and form Ed's face.
okay. I
believe Ed died.
yeah, I think this would be a spell casting ability check.
Okay. And I did not. I hate when I go to click it and just click right above it, therefore not clicking it at all.
Pretty intelligent.
Okay.
Do I
Pretty
feel like I need
intelligence,
a?
yeah.
Uh,
I would say you wouldn't be able to guidance yourself per se
no,
because
but I
like
can flash it.
I'll say that the 22 is
You
Good
flash
enough.
it, you're
Is enough
flashing
for this?
everyone, brother.
Okay. I don't need to show off. Got it.
you have the little gravity sphere like go out over the middle of the arena, and you watch as like Georgie watches it and he goes, curious, and he keeps an eye on it to make sure that it's not going to interfere. And then your little minute meteors appear, and you watch as like he pulls a little wand out of his breast pocket and is holding it up in that direction, but he keeps kind of like looking back down towards the arena and then back up over the top of his glasses with that just to make sure. But then he kind of begins to get what's happening as they like spin around and everything, and then they, crush under the gravitational weight and like begin to form into effectively a bust of Ed. Which I'll say with a 22, you manage to get it to like wink at the crowd, and everybody goes pretty wild at that. And they're like, "It's cool, something's happening." We'll pump you up to a DA.
Pump it up.
Pump it.
And unfortunately, I could probably keep it up as long as the Minute Meteor spell. Which is apparently a very fucking long time in terms of combat.
You can have it going for a fair bit.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Jeez.
Alrighty. Ed, you hear some approaching, and then actually, yeah, you probably do it from like back over here first. You'd hear some approaching, and then you'd hear the whoosh. Oh
my damn.
oh my goodness! Oh my damn! We're going ham. That's not a lot of damage.
Okay. We got your D4 whip. Whip.
which I think that's just a 4
That's
damage
a
for you.
Solid 4 damage.
And then
That stinks.
That didn't hurt as much as it hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I'm so pissed off at you.
he just like fucking leaps out,
Ah! Alright,
and he's gonna
motherfucker.
swing twice with his scimitar.
Wing at me. Miss hit. 10. Oh, Jesus. 10 slashing, 16 poison.
There's no save for that. No, there's no
Sometimes
save for
No.
that.
Oh, it's just 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 5 slashing and 8 poison.
Yeah.
So Umber's deals to both. Okay.
And then he came over to here. And did that. Yeah. He's gonna disengage. He's gonna go like just right back into it. You know that he didn't get too far, but he just fades into it.
Okay.
You go.
Oh, so I can't see him.
No. He stepped right back into it, like just on the edge. Like you know he didn't get deep into it, but he's like right there.
And he didn't hide, so he's still
No.
visible. Not visible. You know exactly where he is. You just can't
I
see him.
know.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Yeah, like you know he didn't go in deep. You know that he's like right there. You just can't see him because of the darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, in that case, I will walk over here. And I will fucking grapple him with one of my attacks.
Okay.
But I have one.
All right. So I think you have what advantage, but then it's disadvantage. So it's
Yeah,
a
so
straight roll.
I was rolling straight rolls when I was in there. So I
Yeah,
think I'm gonna
okay.
do that.
Jesus Christ. I'd have to build a guy with like a fucking dex of 30 or something to be able to fucking. All right. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, you grab him.
I grabbed him. All right, yoinking him. I'm gonna yoink him right out of the darkness.
I'm into the light.
Yoinked.
Yoinked. He's been yoinked.
Ed, hit that yoinky spoinky.
That yoinky splunky. And now I'm gonna fucking hit him with that. Oh!
Not the
No.
goblet of endless mead.
I got him. Okay, no. I'm gonna fucking punch him, dude. It's what I do. Oh my god. Bad. I'm on my
That'll-
D8.
Yeah.
Huh.
Is that for a 20? Yeah, 20 will hit.
20 will hit. Okay. Now I can add some stuff. Okay.
Okay. Nah. All right.
Can he make a concentration check?
Yes.
The darkness, please.
The darkness. Con check. It's a con save, yeah?
Yes.
I think that is a fail.
29 damage, so the DC would be 14. Check my. Is that a
That
D
sounds-
works?
That sounds right.
It's half the damage or a minimum of 10.
Oh. Okay, so he fails. Fucking finally. Okay, great. Amazing. Great. I love it. I'm thrilled by this. I have another deck.
You do?
I don't gotta deal with your bullshit anymore.
Yeah. 25 will
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
And you just boom! boom, boom, laying into him. If I get 8 and 9, 17. Okay.
All right, now how's he looking?
After that,
Mhm.
bloodied.
Mhm. Okay.
Alrighty.
Have I used my bonus action?
Not this turn, no.
Cool. I'm going to use it to pop the armor of conflagration. I'm going
Oh,
to conflagrate it.
this man's got a lot of bone isle
I
actions.
got a bone isle. You know what I'm saying? And by it, I mean my bonus action.
Ho ho.
Yes, so that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. At this point, people, because the darkness dropped and finally grabbed this guy, just started laying into him, and a little bit of blood on both sides has been drawn. They're like starting to watch this now, more fascinated with that. But yeah, is anyone attempting to do anything? And again, you don't necessarily have to every single time. It's just, the option is there. If you have an idea.
Nothing at the current mine. Ed's head is his stone bust is still floating above.
As he just starts laying into the man, I start playing the Benny Hill theme on the banjo.
Okay. Are you doing that as like an attempt to entertain the crowd or just to do?
It's an attempt to entertain. I don't know if it works, but
Sure, we'll see. We'll see. Make a performance check.
okay.
Yeah, they find it quite hilarious. And I believe that gives you a D10 this time.
They got 31.
Yeah, 31 is fucking nuts. Alright, so this guy, you've got him. He's bloodied. He looks at you. Oh, yeah. I looked at him. He looked at me.
Look at me.
I looked at him. He looks at me.
Yeah. Okay, this makes sense. So you have him. And he leans kind of close to you and he's just like, hey, listen, I didn't think we'd get another opportunity like this to talk. So
What?
I'm gonna use the chance now. Look, just pretend like I'm insulting you, alright?
Hey, fuck you.
Findal isn't my real name, alright?
Okay.
You don't have to worry about what my real name is, but the house that they say I represent, I don't represent. I don't know how much you know about Drow. If you don't worry about it. You don't look like much of a big thinker anyway. No offense. Please don't crush me harder than you need to.
Yeah, all my other friends are keeping better track of that than I am.
All right. After this fight, you and I and your friends, we got to talk. I'm gonna try and stab you now, okay?
Yep, go for it. Go on. Yep.
And I'll say, because that was a lot of talking. He's only gonna do the one scimitar attack.
Fair enough. That hits.
Okay.
Look at it. Yeah,
So 3 slashing and 7 poison.
all right. Unfortunately, he will take 2d6 fire damage.
That's right.
Sorry, it's hot in here.
Fuck. But yeah, that'll be his turn. It's
Hold
your
on.
go.
Okay, sorry about that. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, so that's cool and all, but I ain't going easy on you, brother. Actually, as a reaction before the end of his turn, I would like to stone run him.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Please.
So you gotta make a wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Failed, brother.
Dang.
Damn.
What was that? Charms.
He's
Wait a
charged. Yeah,
sec.
you can keep talking.
He's resistant to...
Yeah, that would be an advantage.
Oh
I gotta.
yeah.
Never
Nope.
mind.
Nope.
I got half of what I rolled.
Amazing. Use a reaction. Does doing damage change this at all? No, it doesn't seem to. That's kind of nuts. Why haven't I been using this more? What the hell? Okay.
Force
Cool.
make a wisdom saving throw. Succeeds, and the creature charmed by you for 1 minute while charmed in this way.
Does charm have a general thing? I
They
don't even know what
can't
charm
harm
does.
you. It doesn't say you attacking them breaks it, though.
Yeah.
Unless I'm missing it.
No, it just says the creature repeats the saving throw at the end of each
Right,
week's turns.
because in the charm person spell, someone has advantage on the save.
But
If
this is not
they're-
that. They're just...
But this is
he
not
can't
that.
hurt you,
That's nutty.
and he does
But you
nothing.
can hurt him.
Hey, it works for me.
That's yeah.
Neato.
Rune fighter broken.
Rune Knight's pretty good, y'all. It's pretty good. So I figured I'd take levels in Paladin instead. That's great. I love that for me. Okay. I don't have advantage on the attacks though. Because that's not how charmed or incapacitated or speed of 0 works.
I mean, he's grappled and incapacitated, but yeah, I guess not. No, so
That's
it's a straight
fine. That's
roll.
fine with me. I have advantage on
Don't you have, since you're
rizzing him up.
grappler, don't you have advantage against targets grappled?
I am not a grappler.
Oh.
I have taken all the grappling feats except for grappler.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, don't worry about it. I am going to. Do I just want to keep fucking swinging at him? I guess I can. I will bonus action heal myself.
okay.
That's pretty fat heals. I take out Balmung, just kidding. You guys. And I will punchy slashy style.
Punchy slashy style. Yeah, 29 definitely hits. This guy just fucking sits here and takes it. There's not
Hey,
much.
keep talking. Pretend we're having a good time.
I don't think he can. He's in like a dreaming stupor, so he's just kind of drooling a little bit, and his eyes are rolled up into the back of his head. 16.
Mhm.
Fucking brutalizing this man. He's a fucking.
And I have a D10.
But you do have a D10, yeah. And
It's been nifty.
23, yeah, that definitely
It
hits.
has been nifty. Okay.
He is critical.
All right, now come back.
Make him yield.
I should make him yield, shouldn't I? Yeah, how about you just unless you really do want to keep going, maybe it makes sense for you to drop your weapons. What
Wait,
do think?
are you ending the effect on him, or are you just saying this to him while he's in the state?
I am saying this to him while he's in this state because he's more impressionable now.
Is he?
He's charmed by him.
He is charmed by you. Yeah, that's
Advantage on
true.
Persuasion.
Advantage on charisma.
Oh man. Okay.
Mm.
He's just kind of like, okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. That sounds. Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
All right, just say the word, and I'll release the grapple.
Word.
That'll be my turn, by the way.
Okay. Honestly, it looks like Ed has this well in hand at this point,
Mm-hmm.
and the crowd, they're pretty hype. They've been getting hype all along, and I mean, like this thing's about to reach its culmination, and you already see like the looks of disappointment on a couple people's faces that they lost some money, thinking that maybe some new blood would win this time around, but the people that bet on Ed, they seem happy. They seem content.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Woo, I have a
I don't even know. I don't even remember how much you guys bet. But hey,
So what were the odds?
I'm not really particularly good at that, but I was gonna say that they were definitely more in Ed's favor. I'd have to figure that out. I'm fucking awful at betting. This is why I don't do it.
Well, he fought in 3 rounds, correct?
Yeah,
Back to back, technically.
essentially.
So that's 3 fights.
I mean, that would be 8 combatants. If it was a full bracket.
Were there? Or were there 6?
I don't remember how many
He's fought
people there were.
3 other people so far. Not
I
including
have
the
fought
trial?
3 people, and
You fought-
so
You fought Billy
no, I
and
fought
you
2.
fought
I fought Billy and I fought
Flux.
Flux. So I
Okay.
fought 2. He fought 2, or
Yeah, you fought Billy and Flux, and then you fought Billy, and then there were some other people in the lineup, and I believe I had said that they had each fallen to. Yeah, Flux took out. Let me look at my thing real quick. I'm sorry. I just got to double check. Yeah. So you fought Billy, and while you were fighting Billy, Flux fought Lloyd, and then Findal fought Heidi. And then in the next round, no. No. Because oh yeah, I fucked up. I left out somebody. There should have been. Oh, I know who I left out. I know what I did wrong here. Oh man, I'm stupid. Oh well. Well, I had said that there was a guy named Enoli on the list. Findal probably would have fought him.
Did he show us the jump scare? What did the jump scare look like?
I didn't get a token for him. Or actually,
Would you say Ed is the favorite to win?
Yeah.
Then 25% plus what I bet.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I had like, here, where is it? There we go. There's the. Let's see if I'm going to get an epic embed fail or not.
Epic embed win.
Epic embed win. That would have been the other guy.
Oh, the
Inoli.
pistol and axe. Oh,
An old gay.
Enola Gay.
that's all he does. He's Enola Gay.
Inoli. But yeah, I'll figure out the money after this. But yeah, so I'll say he on his turn he just kind of drops his whip and scimitar and you got me. This is fuck. The word.
The word. How you're supposed to do that? Just say yield.
I yield.
There we go. We said it.
He yields.
All right, buddy. You can come back now. I'll like slap his face gently twice, and I don't even know if I can break the charm, but I'll break the charm.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's sure, why not? It's your charm. So yeah, and then he just kind of looking pretty rough. Like falls backwards a little bit, stumbles and catches himself, and you watch as they come running out with a stretcher for him, and he just kind of like all woozy looks over at you and he's like, after this we talk friends, and then
Right,
he just
yeah, I might get,
collapses into the stretcher.
I'll have to handle the fans, and then after that we'll see.
And then he gets taken away.
Take him
And
away,
at that
please.
point, take him away, boys. Georgie would hop up one more time. Well, with that, congratulations to Ed, the fuck guy, reigning champion of the New Nianzuru Arena. You know, frankly, if you're ever interested, I run a little arena myself sometimes, and the opponents are much tougher than this. Why, I would say that this would be child's play compared to my arena.
Shameless self-plug.
Come on, he's got to.
Yeah, maybe I've graduated. Interesting.
Oh, cards are on the table. Or invitation, I guess. Jeffrey, and then you would just see as like another goblin would appear next to you, also in a powdered wig and not as ostentatious suit as Georgie. And on a silver platter, you would see a whoopee cushion. I'm not quite sure that Ed would know what a whoopee cushion is, so it just looks like this
Absolutely not.
pink bladder. And he just kind of presents it to you.
What?
If you ever want to join my fun arena, just give that a good old squeeze, and, well, I'll come running.
Oh. Okay, thanks. I mark whoopee cushion ? In my inventory.
And then he just starts, like, shooting fireworks out of the tips of his fingers and, like, little lightning bolts and, like, confetti, and then confetti actually just begins to start falling from up above, almost like snowflakes. And then you begin to notice it is confetti at first, and then it does turn into little snowflakes and begin to softly patter across the ground. And then the crowd, they're going pretty wild at this point. They're like, whoa, fuck guy, fuck guy. And they start up the chant again. Fuck guy, fuck guy, fuck guy.
Fuck guy.
And you would...
My spell slots.
your spell slots. For the briefest moments you would catch, as like Georgie kind of hops back and sort of like lets everything go on, let the crowd do their thing. Tavian would like lean forward and whisper some stuff in his ear, and Georgie would just kind of nod and turn back towards the crowd. Well, so folks, enjoy yourselves. Goodbye. Maybe I'll host next year. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
All right, I'll go back over
As
and
we cut
then
forward.
back into my hidey hole. All right, I will. Well, I guess. Yeah, how much do we want to do before we unretcon?
Well, we got to talk to the drow guy
Oh, really? Yeah, it's true.
because that never happened.
Yeah, so I'll spend like an hour, probably enough time for him to get a short rest in. Signing titties and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, you got a fair bit of titties and chests to sign, as well as just people bringing along. You notice that they've totally merchandised this time around. There are
full franchised.
Merchandising.
there's merchandising. Ed Quest 2, the quest for more money. So there's an Ed plush. There's
Whoa, this is not illegally licensed product. We have to take that away.
and you would notice that all of the stands that sell it, they're run by these oddly handsome, or sometimes almost bordering on hot female goblins, either in dresses or in suits, with very, very almost like Victorian era type style clothing, with the big collars and everything. And all the booths would say products brought to you by the Moderate Himbo Alliance. And
Yes!
Wait, the moderate what alliance?
the Moderate Himbo Alliance.
Okay, yeah, I did hear that correctly.
This is what the fuck I'm talking about.
But yeah, there would be the plushes. There would be tunics that have not like a full a graphic tee. It's almost more like a an outline of your face, but in I'd say probably like a silver sort of pipettes emblazoned on the front. Just you having a very stoic smile, and well, smile not necessarily, but very stoic face. So it'd be the tunics, there would be the plushes, there would be a lot of just mugs and goblets that have lesser value gemstones to spell out fuck on them, each with a color matching the colors of your tattoo, or at least the color they would glow upon activating your runes. So one would be red for the fire, and which I think, right, isn't the F actually the one for the fire?
Yeah, let me toss in the actual. F is red, U is gray, C
Uranium.
is tan, and K is
Palms.
ice blue.
Okay.
Yeah, F is for fire.
So yeah, but there would be matching
gemstones and stuff, and they'd have like a lot of just like a couple of other like more like commemorative stuff. Like it's not Ed focused. Like some of them are just like like a little flag almost that's like Nini Andrew Solstice Arena, with like the current year date, or just say like 1869.
Hell yeah.
Shit like that. And they'd be selling that. And you've noticed too that like upon exiting during that time, like waiting for this guy to do his thing and like get rested after the fight, the arena was already pretty packed. Towards the end of the fight, a few more people were starting to fill in, just as like last minute. And the outside, there's so many people that you feel like almost all of New Nianzru showed up, and the guards are like stationed to keep them back from like overflowing into the arena and causing like some sort of like issue, like a trample or something nuts like that.
Okay, I think I can handle my own security.
You might think it might be more because of like people were attracted to the explosions. So they wanted to see what was going on. But there are some fans in there too, definitely, yeah.
Okay,
But yeah.
great. It'll take a long time to fully process what this has done to my ego.
I'll say eventually, if you guys like, you do your thing, the rest of you are just kind of like hanging around as Ed does his stuff. You see the merchandise and think, some of you perhaps this can't quite possibly be legal. Maybe others are like, damn, I should have done this first.
How much are the plushes?
The plushes, so like everything's reasonably made, but like it's priced out to where most people can afford it. So I'd say that like the mugs, banners, and like I guess equivalent to foam fingers would be probably in that like 5 to 10 copper range, maybe pushing, like to where they'll take a silver and a copper. The plush would probably be a bit more. The plush and like the tunic, since the tunic is effectively like a jersey, I'd say that the tunic would be like 5 gold, because usually like fancy clothes are like 10 gold. And the plush we'll call it 3 gold.
I'm gonna buy 3 of those.
Okay.
Amazing.
It's a secret tool we'll use later.
Yeah, and I'll say maybe, you know what? Yeah, there might be like lower quality versions of them that are a bit smaller, almost like straw dolls, where the likeness is there, but it's like harder to tell. And those would be like a couple silver, for like people that don't have the money, because they gotta like spread it out,
Mm-hmm.
Any action figures?
No action figures. No.
Darn.
We're gonna have to corner that market.
Yeah, I will say that's either an idea that you can keep to yourself, or you can ask them.
The Moderate Himbo Alliance.
Yeah, you could ask them.
Am I the leader of an organization I didn't know about?
No. You're not the leader of it, but that
Okay.
might have been your invitation to the organization.
Yeah, I want to know about this.
You want to know about the Moderate Himbo Alliance?
Yeah, I don't want to. This is all real surprising. I know I did a sponsorship thing, but I didn't expect this to happen.
Yeah. So like, do you just go ask like one of the goblins like what the deal is?
Yeah. Hey, sexy goblin, what's the deal?
Oh, Well, good sir, my name is Alexander. Um, what precisely do you mean, the deal? I mean, we do have a variety of items here for sale. Some of them in your own likeness, great champion.
Right, I can see that. Yeah. Is this a new thing?
Oh, well, you see, our president, Georgie, he recently sought new forms of entertainment within this realm. And he sort of volunteered himself to take over as the previous goblin in charge met with an unfortunate accident.
Oh dear, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, it was quite the loss. Poor, whatever his name was.
Hmm.
He will be missed dearly.
Dearly, yeah. Okay, so but what is it?
The organization that the president and I are members of,
Yeah,
well
it's
as
just
the
like a
other
business
vendors.
or
Well, it, I guess I have a bit of a lesson of history, I guess, but it's our own personal history. You see, a number of, probably close to several decades ago now, there was a man by the name of John Brown. And John Brown, shortly after the reckoning, happened upon a recently created goblin settlement. For some reason, Mr. Brown had more effeminate features than most males do. So the leader of the Goblin Den mistook him for a woman and wished to make him his queen. You can imagine how that went. Mr. Brown objected. The king insisted. And before the marriage could be finalized, Mr. Brown slit the goblin leader's throat and threw him into the toilet, hoping that the others would not find his body. Though, as far as they were aware, he was now their queen, which I know that this can be quite confusing considering that Mr. Brown was a Mr. But he was their queen, and he then underwent the process through a combination of selective breeding, alchemical components, and the occasional twinge of magic to craft a superior goblinoid race that was more appealing to the eyes and more civilized than the, I guess we could call them cousins that currently exist. And then Georgie came along and thought the whole thing was quite the hoot. Took over, created the Moderate Himbo Alliance, gathered as many hot goblins as he could find, and now we essentially play our tune to his whims.
Oh,
Yes, but it is gainful employment. Quite a number of us have been set up in different places. I myself personally own a potions and magic shop. This is usually funded by the Alliance for the purpose of furthering our goals and generating more revenue.
hey. Nice. That's great. I think I'm gonna do my own thing, but y'all have fun with that.
Oh, very well. Though I do believe that Georgie may have extended an invitation to you, though you don't necessarily have to join the Alliance to participate in his arena. So should you decide to do that, just make it clear to him. Very clear, by the way. You need to be careful with your words. The rest of us Goblin, while we have ties to Fey-like ancestry, Georgie, on the other hand, I'm going to be quite frank with you. I don't believe he's actually a goblin. He might be an archfey. So don't willingly agree to anything that you might regret.
Right.
Also, maybe don't
Yeah.
take gifts. Although it's a bit late.
Shit. Okay, fuck. Great. I'll have to get advice on that later.
I heard that there's a lawyer in town.
Yeah, yep. There he is. Wow, shit. All right. Well, thank you, Alexander.
You're welcome.
And I hope the ad merch sells.
It's been selling quite well already.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, I will walk off.
Okay.
That was bizarre.
You can thank a Moorhen for that one. He helped me craft that.
Amazing. I will gather the friends after they're done buying merch. And I will just say, all right, so the drow feller who I beat said he wanted to talk with me later. It had something to do with the drow houses and shit like that. I remember that being important, but I'm a little fuzzy on the details. So I think someone who ain't me should do the conversation part.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't think we should all.
y'all
should all
talked while-
come. Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
we're talking
it was
while you were
very-
just
yeah.
beating on him?
Yeah, it was real. He was like, "Oh, hey, by the way, fucking, this is a thing. Come talk to me later. I'm gonna stab you now." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't really understand a lot of what's happening beyond certain things.
Oh, yeah, Wilf. If you want to sit this one out, you can.
No,
This seems more like a.
It would help me understand a bit more of what's happening.
Okay.
As
Okay.
I do have
He
to
might. I
deal
don't
with
know.
something in because of that hasn't happened yet.
I get the distinct feeling this might become my business eventually.
Yeah, it's something I would like to know more. As it
Yeah, you're in the
pertain-
Spirit
as
Chasers. And,
magical artifacts kind of would be in case.
you know, actually, yeah.
Stop.
Considering we met some drow at the what's it called, the brain.
Yeah, they're interested.
Yeah.
These ruins are interesting and a bit concerning.
Yeah, so let's do that. I'm gonna have to go back into the arena. Can you somehow hide me so we don't have to walk through a wave of fans to get there? Amazing.
Okay.
Just don't touch no one.
Okay.
All right, it says you like step around a pillar, make him invisible.
He blinks and he can still see.
It's disturbing.
That's fucked up. I don't like it.
Oh wait, that only lasts a minute.
Yeah, we gotta go move quick.
All right, you move around rapidly and make your way past the adoring fans that at first are like, oh, is he coming back around? Is he coming back around? And it's like, oh, those are his friends. Those are his friends. And then they don't see you, and then they're just kind of like, ah, and then they turn away and
He's at a meeting.
just completely ignore the rest of you. And yeah, they hear that, and they're like, ah. And then they wait, and they're like, oh, maybe he'll come back this way. Oh, okay. And then they just kind of like gather up and look off in the direction of where you had come from. But you managed to slip past easily enough, and then make your way down into the initial, like, sort of lower areas until eventually you find that waiting area on the opposite side, and you would see sitting in the bed, it's kind of like on the edge of the cot, looking a lot better. The drow that you fought that had been introduced as Findal Bonray.
Could you drop the?
It's probably faded by now. When we
Oh,
entered the
oh yeah,
alley.
there it goes.
yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
It's gone.
Howdy. Sorry for walloping you. Maybe too much. I had to make it convincing.
No, it's all well and good. Things went how they were supposed to. Thankfully, I was able to make it up and be the one to fight you.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you did real good for getting up to me. I'll go ahead and use my 5 hit points of lay on hands on him. Because I can do
Okay.
that.
All right, I'll say that like he was looking a lot better, but he definitely still had like yeah, he'd still have like a fair bit of bruises, and you do that, and like one of his cheeks that was like a bit swollen up, you watch as like that heals over and the swelling reduces, and he's like, thank you, that was quite kind of you.
Yeah, it's fine. I learned I can do that now. Anyway, you wanted to say something about the houses and all that shit. I don't remember. I can't keep track of all that, but my friends here can. So y'all should be the ones chatting. I'm just gonna be here.
So what's going on with the drow?
Right. So, I imagine that this is kind of strange for you. Probably, maybe not necessarily the first time, but if it is, there's one of those for everything. Meeting a drow that doesn't want to slit your throat.
Been varying these past months.
Well, you all, he like collectively points to each of you, are the spirit chasers, are you not?
Yep.
I don't remember.
All right, okay, that's good. One of you's missing, though. Where's the little one?
He's visiting
Visiting
family.
family.
Okay. Can he handle himself in a fight?
He does all right.
You tough cookie, why?
No reason in particular. Just if you were this
Jarvis-
easy to find for me.
Jarvis starts pulling out the staff. You gotta be clear with them words, man.
Old habits die hard. I'm not threatening you. But if it was this easy for me to find you, and he's on his own, it's not going to be that difficult for people to find him. my kinsman or other people. Just a thought, so maybe check in on him? I don't know.
We got ways to do that.
Good.
He is just an average commoner, is he not?
I thought he was
He's
your leader.
more than just your average
Leader?
man.
I thought Ed was.
No, Ed's the leader.
What?
No. Intelligence says that the little one's the leader.
No,
What?
no, he's the brains of the operation. And I point my thumb at Ed.
Surely you mean the brawn of the operation, right?
No, Walter's
Huh?
like the he's the heart for sure.
Isn't that the same thing? Anyway.
I mean, the heart's a lot like
I mean, the brain
right? It's
is the
essential.
most important muscle, Ed.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
y'all need to work on your intelligence, your intelligence skidding, I guess.
well,
Yeah.
my intelligence is secondhand from Banre's intelligence.
I mean, if they think he's the leader, that's a problem.
For him, oh, most definitely, especially being alone.
May I ask why people believe he's the leader?
Fuck if I know. Look, you have become a thorn in the side for my kinsmen,
Oh, no shit.
but I don't serve them. My interests do not align with the houses.
But you do
I
get your
am-
intelligence from him.
Oh, well, yes. I mean, I have to get it from somewhere, right?
Fair point.
Especially if he's
Okay.
kind of spying on them in a way.
Yes. Well, let's just say the people that I work for stand in direct opposition to them. And seeing as you've become a problem to my kinsmen, there is an opportunity here to unite and concentrate our efforts towards perhaps freeing some people, doing a little good in the world.
Mm.
I'm sure that you've become aware.
Aware of what?
I'm sure that you've become aware in some capacity that there have been increased kidnappings, abductions, if you would, in the southern portion of the Republic.
There've been what?
Bordering with the Confederacy. Were you not aware of this?
Wilfred was not. Everyone else should be.
Yeah, but we've also been dealing with a lot of different variations, honestly, of kidnapping lately.
Well, as the heroes of Austin, and being citizens of the Republic, representatives of its great government, I imagine that you would have at least been partially concerned over the abduction of its citizens, but I guess some of you aren't even aware of it.
We have
I
been.
wasn't a part of this group until a bit more recently, and even then, I technically, although my body was a part of the group, I wasn't a part of the group.
We have been dealing with global threats of late, and it hasn't been on our top priority to deal with rescuing people.
I see.
Yeah, more times you become a hero of, you kind of spread yourself a little thin.
Yeah.
But was not your original claim to fame within the Republic itself the founding of your group?
I believe their claim to fame is the heroes of Strawberry. Not Strawberry. Fuck.
Strawberry.
That's a little town
Mm.
in
Strawberry.
No, it was definitely strawberry.
You mean Valentine?
Valentine. That's
Valentine.
it. The other
Yes, it was,
other red
yeah,
tag
yeah,
town.
yeah. It was Valentine.
That seems like at least some of my intelligence is accurate, which means that their
Yeah.
intelligence is accurate.
I heard about that Valentine thing. Saw a newspaper.
Yeah,
we
that's
also
a
had
real
the
interesting
spider.
picture of Bruce. Yeah, I feel like Bruce still carries it around and would just be like, "Oh, you
Yeah.
mean this?"
Oh yeah. By the way,
Yeah, that's how I heard about it. Bruce just showed me it one day.
I feel like he totally
Um,
would too.
Before we
Like, hey, Aaron, look at
continue-
this cool thing we did.
Before we continue talking, though, I can't actively do it. Well, why am I forgetting people's names? I am a better person than this.
You started good.
Wilfred,
you
can you
Ed.
please brain scan this guy?
Oh, I can try.
Just essentially make sure he's not BS.
Psionically casting detect magic, so he can't counterspell it. Not detect magic, detect thoughts.
Okay, okay. Yeah. You on the surface, you would just hear, man, this is not going well. This is going to be hard. I need their help, though. Hope they don't decide to kill me just because I'm a drow. They don't seem racist. That one over there with the arms is real twitchy, though. Don't like him.
Talking about me or Ed?
Wonder what that staff's for.
the one with the
Okay.
gun.
This is all in his head, and only Wilfred is hearing this.
Jarvis, I think you should probably chill out a bit.
Hmm? I'm sorry. We've been burned before when it comes to this kind of shit,
Yeah,
and
just relax. Maybe I don't know. Here's a pastry.
is it croissant?
I give you a muffin.
What the fuck is this muffin?
There was a person selling them in the crowd.
The famous concessions. The muffin.
The shop was called the Muffin Man.
Muffin Man.
Out of here.
Muffin man.
But yes, and you believe this intelligence that the little one is in danger is accurate, yes?
I didn't receive any intelligence that he was in immediate danger. No, I was just pointing out the fact that if he is gone from your group and alone, that he very well could be.
And does his inner
Oh, people.
does his surface thoughts reflect that?
He would be thinking to himself, I mean, anyone could go after the kid, whether the matron mother decides to send a hit squad or any of their other allies. I mean, they could send contractors after him for all I know. But yeah, and he would, while you hear all that inside of his head, look, the intelligence that I do have is accurate. At least for the most part. Maybe not about your friend being the leader, but everything else thus far that I have seen and that I have said has proven true, has it not? So, if you want to get a glimpse into what the houses are doing here, then this alliance would be mutually beneficial, because in exchange for the information that I can provide you, And perhaps you're going to save those people that have been abducted. You will be doing me a favor by killing their captors and allowing my group to claim that location. Well, not so much claim the location, but strip it of any essentials to use towards our own efforts.
Who do you represent, though?
Yeah, your group being
Right. Yeah. I always fucking say this wrong. Regendoth.
I look around for if anyone else has ever heard of this.
Did that sound drow?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Is that-
You're from.
don't think
I was
Not
10
like
years
the
old
name itself
when I
is-
was in Faerun, but I am half elven and a bit aware of elven culture.
I guess make a history check.
Woo, I'm bad at those.
Nice.
I'll use a sorcery point to reroll that.
Okay. And I'd say that he would show. Could be image address. Epic embed.
Epic embed
Attempt.
Epic embed win.
He'd show that as like a little pin. And yeah, with a 19, yeah, you'd you know that they're an elite drow mercenary and mercantile group founded and led by yeah, you'd probably know is led by this guy named Jarl Axel, and that they used to work out of Minzo Barazin, and later on some other places like Luskin.
And they're faithful to Lulth.
Yeah, I guess.
Drow mercenary group. Usually working on a Menzo Berezin, then Luskin. Though beyond that, I don't quite really remember. Though faithful to the Spider Queen.
Oh.
Right. That's our group, or well, we are of that group, or we're of that group. Call us. What's the word that you people use here? Neo. Yes. Neo.
Neo?
Regendoth.
Neodioth.
Yes.
Neodioth.
Whatever works. We've had a change of faith.
And whom do you worship now?
Oh fuck! What the hell is his name again? We were literally talking about him the other day.
Oh, is it the male the male drow god?
Yeah.
Is for
Male,
the patriarchy, not the matriarchy.
yeah, male supremacy drow god.
Still evil, but like not the Lulth.
It's
patriarchy.
Veyron.
Varen, yeah.
Oh, Veyron. Sorry.
Veyron. I believe that's still a part of the Dark Seldarin, is it not?
Look, it's not like it really matters, alright? We don't worship the same people as them. We're not your enemies. They're our mutual enemies. Right? Works. Come on. How else are you going to get intel on these guys? Gals. Little bit of both. I bet you've been dying to know what they're up to.
Telepathically to Aaron. Worships evil god. Do you think we should trust him.
Uh, so what are you? How do I reply? Are you just like reading my surface thoughts or
I'm
something?
not reading your surface thoughts. I'm using telepathic speech. I'm
Okay, so
intentionally
I
not
just
reading your
respond.
surface thoughts because you've requested me
Okay,
to.
I just respond telepathically then.
Yeah.
Okay. The first thing you hear is, "Don't read my thoughts."
I'm not.
But
Just
the second thing is, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird that he like brought up Walter and not, the other people that aren't with us currently. There's quite a few more than one person missing.
That's a good point.
Like, cause like Marcus isn't with us for one, right?
No, technically, as of right now, Marcus would be with you
Okay.
because
So then, so you have
Granny
he
and
came
Rita.
here to meet you, and he
Lane.
stuck around for the fight, and then you ended up. He went back to. Well, no, he didn't go back to you guys. Sorry, back with you guys, but you ended up meeting him again in hell. So
so you still have 4 missing.
yeah,
And you singled out Walter.
Granny,
That's-
Rita, Walter, and Gabe. Right?
Well, I was saying Lane.
Oh, Lane, yeah, Lane. Too.
Gabe too.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Gabriel wasn't.
He wasn't a part of the group when they became heroes in Valentine.
that's true.
He was more a traveling
I
companion.
mean,
than a member of the
neither was
Spirit
Aaron
Chasers.
for the Valentine part.
Yeah, but Aaron's a hero of Austin. Gabe is not.
Right. But I mean, Granny, Rita, Walter, and Lane, and especially because Lane did stuff against the Drow.
Yeah.
That's
Well, he does have the amulet of proof against detection, so they probably don't know who the fuck he is.
It's true. But yeah, that'd be what I would back. Just that it's weird,
Why did you
and I don't know.
signal out the kid when there's a couple others a part of the Spirit Chasers that are not present?
well, frankly, the cat easy enough to find, predictable. Still looking for her family. Well, I know where some of them are. Turtle, also looking for her family. Disappeared somewhere out west. Haven't heard from her since. Oh, sorry, heard of her since. I would have said that way, not from her. Haven't heard from her since. And there was the other one. I went back up north. It hasn't really been on their radar since then. But see, something I've been wondering about, and frankly, should ask you all. There was some trouble in the Confederacy not too long ago. And I thought it was you. But someone fitting the description, one of your former compatriots, was with a completely different group of people causing issues.
I think I saw that in a newspaper. They called it "Chaos in the Confederacy" was the headline.
They did not fucking.
That's what they did when we saw the newspaper.
That's right, they did. God damn it.
Up in Black Forge or
Holy
whatever
shit.
it was.
Forget my
Holy
goddamn
shit, you're
bullshit.
telling me they're in the same fucking. Just blowing
God
my
damn
mind.
it, not this again. I forgot.
Lisa,
Okay,
you're telling me.
But yeah, so he was just. So any connection there with that one?
We can't take credit for it.
Yeah, no,
He was
none of
with
us
us.
did. None of us did that.
Yeah, he said he was like, "All right, I'm leaving," and then he
Shame.
left, and then all that happened.
Put a bit of a dent in the current contractor program. Although those abductions, well, that's been a little bit of the solution to the problem that he and that group caused. So
Is it forced indoctrination?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, shit.
They've got a war to win. And an entire other country to enslave. You thought they were going to give up that easily? No. But you know, if even that's not enough to catch your attention, wouldn't you like to know about the airship plans?
We're already aware of those.
Wouldn't you like to know what they want them for?
I can guess.
I mean, it'd be a real good war
Confirmation.
engine.
Oh, well, I mean, yes. But specifically,
Yeah. Right. Yes.
No,
Oh,
Sure.
oh,
don't act too interested, Ed.
shit! I'm trying to help.
damn it. Just make a deal with me already. And no, I know how that sounds. I'm not a fucking devil. Do we have an accord?
Well, we don't want people getting kidnapped.
Yeah, but like, what do you want from us?
Look, I
What do
let
you
you
get out of
know
this?
where the people are. You go and you save them. When you're done, don't destroy the area. Let the facility stand. Me and my people come in, we take what we need out of it so that we can use it in our continuing fight against the other houses.
I mean,
Wait, so y'all are a house?
Not exactly, just a bunch of misfits from houses that don't exist anymore. And a bunch of third sons that ought to be dead.
I did think you had a third son energy about you.
Huh?
Honey, I was the second son of my house when it fell to ruin.
Ah, my mistake.
I heard that
Apologies.
Drow. I heard a rumor that Drow's women's wombs are like dark wombs.
Crazy thing to say.
I
by the
don't
way.
care to comment on that one. I hear
Wild.
that you humans breed like rabbits and fuck like them too. What? Do you want me to say other awkward things?
I do believe humans are proud of that, actually.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They can be a little repulsive at times.
Okay.
Hey. I'm right
I-
here.
I ain't even a human. That's just like, all right, come on now.
Yeah, and I like how too the half elf is talking to the drow about humans being disgusting. Watch how fast he turns on you.
Yep.
What are we doing? What are we doing here?
I will say though, for the time being, he looks utterly fucking shocked that you just made that comment.
Yeah, that aside, this does sound like a win-win-win.
I mean, it really depends on what ends up being in that facility.
And what you
Oh, yeah.
plan on doing with it.
I guess that's true.
Like Ed, say there's like a blow up the planet button in there. I don't think we want to just leave that.
I wouldn't want to leave that.
So like a blanket deal on that, kind of hard to just take, in my opinion, at
Well,
least.
a temporary one, at least for the time being. But also, too, I understand what you mean. My bad. That was an out of character fuck up on my part. What's in the facility? I'd say that it's not your concern. To a degree, it isn't, but it's not of concern. It's not anything
see.
that's going to prove negatively impactful to you or your allegiances.
We'll see.
Agreed.
We're interested in rescuing those people.
Okay. But you're not
What
going to
happened?
agree to let us have what's inside of the place.
I mean, if it doesn't seem like it's an awful idea to let you have it,
Pending review.
well, we'd let you keep it. Again, I don't want to. Yeah, it's hard to make that blanket statement, to be completely honest with you.
Hold on a moment. And he just pulls a little stone out of his pocket and starts whispering to it.
Surface thoughts. Who is he talking to?
He is talking to. Hold on, yeah. Let me make sure I got the name right. Beep boop beep beep boop beep 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 beep. You gotta do a little tippity type tip type. Give me a sec. Um, that is and he would just be thinking, they're not gonna go for this. They're not gonna like it. But who knows? Maybe they're desperate enough. Are we that desperate? Probably. Things haven't been going well for us lately. God, I wish they would just take the deal. This is becoming so insufferable. And that damned half-elf. Who is he to talk about humans like that? Isn't he half one?
You don't know what the other half is. The other half could be halfling.
No, it is
Again!
human. It's half human.
But yeah.
Maybe Wilfred just said that to try and get on his good side. You don't know.
You don't know. But
telepathically to Aaron, we're in a strong. If they're desperate enough to accept this deal, then we have a good position for leverage.
All
a few
right.
more moments would go by and he would like kind of hold the stone closer to his ear and just kind of like slowly nod.
Fuck, we're not desperate enough.
All right.
All right. What?
The current condition is this. Offer on the table. We provide you with intelligence on where to find the stolen people. And any other intelligence that is currently available to us that can be of use to you, should it be deemed necessary to reveal it to you. In exchange for you going and freeing those people, which you're going to want to do because you're good people, right? Right. Oh, yeah, they're good people. And upon clearing the place out and determining that the items within are not too dangerous or world-endy for us to have, you allow me and my compatriots to come in and reclaim the items from within to use in our active conflict against the houses. Do we have an accord? And then in his head, please say yes, please say yes. I don't have a better offer than this.
Yeah, I'll just transmit that to Aaron.
I mean, it sounds good to me. I mean, Ed's the brains of the operation, though. He needs to answer.
You gotta loop him in with the brain
Yeah,
talk.
you gotta
Put me
loop
in the
it.
group
Oh
in.
chat.
yeah, yeah.
Put me in the-
Ed, he's
open up a
desperate.
group
He really
chat.
wants us to take this deal.
Yeah, I think we should do it.
I mean,
You are the leader, though, Ed. No matter what he says about Walter.
No matter what he says about Walter.
so here's the thing. I'm not really scared of them.
I think it's more so just taking out a target that is malicious and would.
I like the idea of the houses fighting amongst themselves. Does that make sense? That works for us, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drow infighting is usually beneficial to surface dwellers, although in this case it'd be more the rest of the world, North America.
How else might this fuck us?
Depends on what they're going to be using what their stuff's going to be used for.
Do we have to guard the stuff at the location until you arrive?
Only for a short period of time. We don't currently possess the means to take out everyone within the facility without sustaining heavy losses as we currently stand. But if you, who are more capable than us and also have a bone to pick with them, are able to eliminate those within, we take what we need and we propagate our fight against them.
So you want us to stay and guard the equipment that we've liberated from the other drow houses until you arrive to collect them and the amount of time we have to wait is an unknown amount of time at this current adventure.
Oh, no. Only about an hour.
About an hour. Okay.
As I said, we don't have the numbers to take this place on ourselves. And I won't lie to you, it's not going to be an easy feat. But with your associates' previous work and your group's penchant for overcoming the odds like you did at Gate Town, I think you'll be quite alright. But you, and then he'll toss you a sending stone. Use this. Once you're ready to have us come and claim the stuff within, should you deem it safe enough.
Even if it's like not gonna destroy the world, promise us that you're gonna use it in this whatever fight you have going on and nothing else.
I can assure you that what we claim from this base shall only be used in the fight against the house.
Surface thought.
Hmm.
They would concur.
Okay. I can't press deeper without him knowing what I'm doing, so I'm not going to. But I
I'll
will
make an insight check.
insight him.
Yeah.
You know, I'll re-roll that.
That would not be a +2. For my
Very
frost grip.
insightful. Ed. Seems pretty honest.
Mm.
Wilfred. He's honest. That is their intention. But beyond that, there might be more. But you're not quite sure. You just get this feeling that it's there's more to it.
Hmm.
All right, deal.
Excellent. Well, as for where these poor unfortunates have been taken, now that we have come to an arrangement. What do you know about New Orleans?
Good gumbo.
Good
Yeah, shit.
beignets.
City of the Dead.
Lot of voodoo.
When you say
Streetcar,
that-
apparently.
He points at you and he goes, City of the Dead.
What was that supposed
You
to
know, the practices and culture of such a place was no surprise. Hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna say this wrong. It's no surprise that House Oblodra would set up shop there.
Hmm.
They've got a little facility going.
A lot of corpses to turn into zombies or skeletons, I imagine.
To a degree, but they also specialize in the sanguine arts, and it seems that they've discovered a way to control the feeble humans that they have been abducted, and make them bend their will to their whims, and force them to become fresh contractors.
You mean like vampire thralls?
Not quite. I guess probably more akin to that hoodoo. Voodoo? Whichever one's the bad one. I always forget.
Hoodoos are a sand structure.
No, it's also akin to voodoo.
Is it? Oh, I did not know.
Hoodoo's
Yeah.
Hoodoo's the good one, right? And voodoo's the bad one.
Yeah. I mean,
Right.
generally.
Generally.
But yeah, it's they're akin, but yes, the main difference is one's generally good and one's generally bad.
I think the main difference is the region. Like they're
Maybe.
both
Yeah.
syncretic. They're both syncretic religions, but voodoo is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
southern U.S. and voodoo is like Caribbean.
I gotta look into it more anyway for when you guys go there. But head to New Orleans. Go to the Biggest graveyard there you can find, your city of the dead. Look for mausoleum to the De La Fontaine family. There be the entrance. A portion of the Underdark made its way to this world.
A Faerunian Underdark on Earth. Does it connect? Is there a Terra Underdark, or does there not seem to be one?
I look to Aaron.
Unfortunately, I don't know enough. We
I
haven't
mean, it depends on who you ask.
fully explored, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was. Like, very well could be. I mean, hell, with those kobolds digging up all the earth between the east and west coast, who knows what they've stumbled into along the way. But that's not something that their boss is going to give up all that easily. No. Need big money to deal in that, or favors.
Guys, I
I'll
know what the
stick
next
a-
movie night is now.
Journey to the center of the earth.
Yep.
Right? God damn it. But go there, free the people, eliminate the house within, and you'll have one less to deal with. Makes things simpler. Reduces the contractor's forces. Should put quite the final nail in the coffin of them. I hope. Means that their big plans for the future will be not all that big and a lot less dangerous.
Now, you don't suppose the group does have a few individuals that the Confederacy don't find too favorably. You don't suppose you have any idea how we're meant to go through New Orleans, or even get to New Orleans, without arousing some amount of suspicion?
If someone tries to enslave me again, I'll just kick their ass.
You could do that.
Yes.
But if you're not looking to attract attention to yourselves, must we do everything for you?
No,
Ah.
I got a disguise kit. I'll disguise them all.
We have means.
Good. I figured you'd be capable enough. Were you just looking for freebies? He looks over at you, Wilfred.
No, I was looking to see if there'd be any assurances that you'd be more interested in this plan succeeding rather than just hoping for the best.
Should things all play out the way that we hope them to, I think that you will find it most beneficial to continue to work with us in the future. Both for the sake of yourselves and this continent as a whole. But the minimal interaction, think of it as a proving. Much like how you don't fully trust us. Your names speak for themselves, but only so much. One still must see with their eyes, after all. We will be watching. Good luck.
All right, well, rest easy.
I will. Thanks for not beating my face in too much. And, he will collect his belongings, grab yeah, because I'd said it before, they would have had like fruit and stuff down there and probably like some drinks. He'll grab like a carafe and fill a goblet with some wine, down it real quick, and put on a funny hat with a feather in it and tap his boots together like Dorothy and then disappear. No place like home. There's no place like home.
Well, all right. Goddamn.
Like teleport or turned invisible?
Definitely more of a bamf than a poof.
Okay.
Okay, then. Let's go to fucking hell for some reason.
Okay, then we fast
No,
forward.
we don't remember that till tomorrow. Now we gotta go watch Journey to the Center of the Earth tonight.
Yeah, so you go that night. You go into Aaron's mansion. You watch Journey to the Center of the Earth.
The kids are enthralled by it.
The fuck is this movie?
Oh, there's a caramel corn and white cheddar popcorn for the movie.
Amazing.
God, the fucking bag of like smart.
Wait, Aaron, is this
That what it
based
is
on
for
a true
popcorn?
story?
Yeah, smart food. Fucking,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Based on, I mean, you know, there's probably some embellishments to it,
Yes, yes.
but
Sure.
you know how it is. But yeah, I mean, it's based on you.
I mean, I wonder why there are T-Rexes down there, though. On your Earth, even.
I mean, you know, T-Rexes existed.
Yeah, they did.
They
They,
might-
weren't alive in your time, although this movie begs to differ.
Oh, they were just underground.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah, something about the ones that were down there survived the asteroid
They
or something.
didn't evolve in all that time. Impressive.
Yeah,
Yes, they were perfect.
yeah. Scientists are still trying to figure it out.
I can't believe that Aaron is not only a professional gaslighter, but also a hollow earther.
Yeah, dude.
What? Cyclock went somewhere.
Anyways,
But
And then
yeah,
this is the link to the previous episode.
yeah. So you would, after your movie night and deciding to head back to the Republic, spending a little bit of time checking out the new bounties for both the hunters and the marshals.
Then remembering we have a meeting.
Yeah, trying to decide
Oh,
where to
fuck.
go, with, I guess in this case, Louisiana being a little bit more prevalent now because, oh gee, we just found out this information, and then you're like, maybe we should go to Louisiana because of that information, as a slight little retcon. And then one of you
Wait.
goes, oh shit, we're supposed to go to hell first. We should probably take care of that.
they also mentioned Land of the Dead,
City of the Dead.
City of the Dead.
City of the Dead, which means there might be a temple there.
I mean, yeah. I think we've already pretty much agreed that that's probably where the crypt one is.
Oh, they've
Maybe.
definitely alluded that if they don't know about it. If they do know about it.
But yeah, and you have your little hell adventure, and then you would hop back up in the Republic.
And then depending on what happens with the Walter Christmas special, he might be back by now. We don't know.
Yeah, so
Is it next week?
Did anyone check in on all the other members after that?
We could shoot some
Find a threat.
sending spells. Be like, hey, by the
Eesh.
way, if we wanted to assassinate anyone, hypothetically, yeah, we could shoot some sendings if people. Reese isn't here, but we could have him do that.
Yeah, I imagine he would.
Yeah, I can't send anyone but Lane. I can only send Lane because I've met Lane once.
You can send Lane. No, Lane's dead. He died
Lane's-
since Christmas.
Super, super, super dead. Canon.
Super dead lane, but which one?
Extra dead.
Oh yeah, you know both. You know both Lanes, but only one of them is a member.
What would the gist? Well, I guess the summary of who is everyone alive? Yes or no?
If you okay, who all is everybody sending? Because I think we had
everyone.
Rita.
Granny Rita. Okay.
And we could always check in on Walter. We had been doing that, but we could do that again.
Would you send Gabe as well, or?
I mean, why not? Maybe we're feeling in the mood.
Fuck, what is happening New Year's 1870?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's
1870
1870 now. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Manitoba, 1870.
3, 2, 1. Happy New Year.
Well, there's the Manitoba Act that won't happen till July.
1870.
That's also assuming laws like that are happening at the same time as they typically
It
would.
probably might happen a bit sooner because the Red River Rebellion is happening a bit differently as the indigenous people's magic actually fucking works.
Yeah.
Dylan, please tell me the
man,
Cafe
Jack,
Du Monde
what
still
the-
opened in New Orleans in this timeline.
Cafe Du Monde.
Should have opened like 7 years ago.
From beignets to cafe au lait is a New Orleans tradition.
I mean,
Long
sure.
tradition near home. Since 1862. Yeah, I'd say they'd be there.
Very good. I know where I'm taking the party for dinner.
All right. So, of everybody, because I think we had previously said that at one point or another, after you were thinking about the whole shit with that disease, that you had sent Granny, and then I said that you didn't get anything from Granny, and then I think I said that I had to retcon that because technically she's a healing hand monk and
she
would
made
have been
her
able to
saves.
cure herself. Yeah, and she made the saves. So say you reach out to Granny. And she would say that she managed to find her 2 grandchildren, which I believe their names were Carlos and Hubert. So she found them. It was a little touch and go for a while there, being solo. But they have settled peacefully in. I want to double check the location here. Yeah. They have peacefully settled on some property that they claim for themselves in Oregon, west of the mountain range. She'd say like west of Canyon City. And she would I'll say that this is much shortened to be able to fit within 25 words. You guys are welcome anytime. Rita. Rita, you don't get any answer back.
Uh-oh.
Felt like it connected, but you don't get nothing back.
She she let the phone ring out. Just saw who was calling. Is like, nah, not right now.
Yeah. And then who else? Were we sending Gabriel?
I have an idea what
Sure.
he'd be doing at this time.
No, all right. Well, we can say you don't then if you don't know what he'd be doing.
No, I do know. I do know.
Oh, you do. Oh, you do. Oh, okay. Sorry. I misheard that. All right. Yeah, sure. So you send him. What's he up to?
Currently, not really a stalemate with the Canadian government, but things seem to be kind of settling down, and there's discussions of a potential act being initiated. Something about a Manitoba.
Okay. Something about a Manitoba. All right. And then who else is there? It's just Walter and Lane. Am I forgetting
That-
anybody?
Sounds right because you said because Marcus was with us at when the guy was
Yeah.
talking. So
Yeah, and I mean you just saw him in hell.
yeah,
He's fine. So
so it'd be Walter and Lane.
If
All
Walter's
right,
not there, I don't know. We don't know where he is.
yeah,
Relatively speaking.
we'll leave the Walter one up in the air.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
He might have died.
Say-
We don't know.
Yeah. But for Lane, what's Lane up to?
It's New Year's, right?
Yeah.
He
New
is
Year's
he is drunk with the dwarves.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that sounds right. He's
So
partying with Bjorn.
He's with Bjorn. Yeah,
Yeah. Bjorn would get him fucking trashed.
Bjorn and the king.
And the king, yeah. The king would be getting real fucked up, and then like he'd get to the point where like he's so drunk that he just starts bitching about his brother, and he's like, "Can you believe he shaved his beard? The one thing that makes him a dwarf."
It's like sad drunk.
Wait,
Uh,
his brother is the shaved prince? I thought it was his son.
no,
You thought it was his son?
no, it's not his son.
I thought it was his son.
No,
You hate to see it.
no, that's his brother. I'm almost positive I said that too.
You
'Cause
might
I-
have.
I know that I
distinctly
never
remember his
said that
son.
he was his son. No, I think you assumed he was his son. I never said he was his son.
Yeah, I
though.
think we thought he was like a prince.
he.
But
Yeah,
I don't think,
I mean,
I don't think
he's
at any
prince.
point we like, which would have implied
He's the
son
dwarf
of
form
king,
of
Yeah,
but
his
not.
prince.
You can be.
He's a prince. He's not the crown prince.
But he's not like
He's not the
that's
crown
not
prince.
of that order.
No.
He's only a prince because
Yeah.
he didn't end up being the king because he's not the firstborn, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
he was born while the father of both of them was king.
Yes.
So it's the British type of prince.
I might have mistakenly called him crown prince. That might have been what.
Yeah, that might be
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's on me. But no, he is not his son. He is his brother. But yeah, I guess Lane's fucking wasted, and you get a pretty incoherent message back. But he doesn't sound like he's dead. He sounds like he's having a good time. Oh yeah. And then you send Farkas and Callie. No.
Arcus.
What Farkas doing?
I mean, look, if
Are
someone
we getting to
really
that point in our campaign where we're just,
Sending
you're just calling
random
in on
people.
everybody.
hey, you,
Can someone send the Intellective Hour formerly known as Wilfred just to see if he got revived?
There's someone revive the intellect of our. Oh my god! I don't think they even could be if they wanted to be.
You'd
I
have
don't
to
think it says humanoid.
use Raised. You couldn't use revivify or reincarnation, I believe.
You can use resurrection. I'm pretty sure. I don't think resurrection specifies humanoid.
No, revivify only requires a creature. Raise dead. You can't use reincarnation. I know that. Because I wanted
Used effective,
Rinder
though.
to use reincarnation on Gary, but then I looked at what it said it required a humanoid. Raise dead is creature.
Yeah, but why would
Resurrection
he
is
want that?
creature.
It's defective. It killed itself. He doesn't want that.
Yeah.
The other brain doesn't want him.
Well, also,
It serves its
the-
purpose.
The Elder Brain doesn't have anyone now. He'll take whoever he can.
Yeah, maybe.
the intellect devour wouldn't want to come back because it believes itself to be Wilfred and it's ashamed of what it did.
Yeah, there's that too. I mean, like, if someone really wanted to send Farkas, though, they totes could. I would not send Callie because I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I have no idea where that lawsuit was going, so I don't even know if that's going to get touched on, but we'll see.
Drop plot point. Let's go.
Yep. Hey, charges dropped. Yeah, it's fine.
You know, I could find a way to make that go away. I could find a very convenient and easy way to make that go away.
Yeah.
But then someone will have to resurrect Callie.
I mean, look, I don't normally kill people's characters off when they leave.
But she's
You've
fighting
seen that.
a
But he has like 4 of those. He's got Farkas, Callie, Nex, and Marcus. Marcus isn't going to get killed off.
Also,
Nex is definitely
historically,
going to get fucking murdered.
people in Callie's position have been killed.
Oh yeah,
Maki knows not about this,
he is. Yeah, nah.
famously.
Famously not above many illicit acts. But no, yeah. So I'll say, for the time being, pending Walter, everybody seems relatively okay. You're not 100% about Rita, but you also don't know where she is. She might have been sleeping. She might have been in a situation where she felt like she couldn't answer. So you'll have to
Unique
maybe try
stream
again.
on Rita instead, in case she's sleeping.
Could do that. But yeah, and you know what? I think that is a fair spot to call it. Because I don't really have anything else in mind for tonight with only an hour left, and I also still do have work tomorrow. So I'll say, since basically all of you are here, but I'll ping Matt too. Well, I'll just DM him. Luke, you're good for next week?
I'm good for fucking next week,
If you
dude.
need any
Alrighty.
information on Walter's backstory, let me know.
Yeah, I mean, I might just be ready for when it comes up. Like, hey, how's the Christmas dinner? What are your parents like, et cetera, et cetera. That doesn't necessarily have to be something that'll affect my rap,
All right.
unless you think it would be appropriate.
And then during Saturday or Sunday, whatever you need in terms of set pieces, let me know, because then I'll have off and I can set that all up for you.
Oh, don't forget to put in the map of Maine and
Yeah, I gotta put that in too. Yeah, I got a map
Oh,
for
right.
Maine.
Let's see.
the South.
God, let's see.
Yes, yeah, you're right. I also have to put that in, but I mean, at least not for that adventure. But I'll put the main map up in the area. I think I started a folder for any maps for the Christmas thing, and also I have to promote you to GM.
Okay.
But yeah, and then what do you figure? Same level as him?
Yeah.
Walter
What
would be
a-
12
12? Okay.
because
So-
he was out with the group for the most recent level up, but because he was separate from the group for the 11 to 12, but that he was recently departed, and then the group leveled up again, and I didn't think leveling him up again would be good, so probably wait until after the Christmas special.
That'll level him up.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah, because I think the level up for the party happened when he was still traveling the main.
yeah. I think that covers everything. So yeah, so I guess make a level 12 character. And then that thing that we talked about, Luke, do you want to DM them about that individually or
Which one?
hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me do that real quick.
Or what if we just hush him?
Oh yeah, there's that. I sent the thing though. That's
Oh, yeah, I'll DM people about that.
okay. All right. Yeah. So I'll let Matt know. I'll give you GM, and then Saturday, Sunday, whatever you need me to put in, I'll put in. And I'm tempted to join, but then at the same time, it's like, should I? Because I'm a GM and I know
No, join.
stuff.
Why not?
All right.
You can
I'm gonna make a shitpost character. I swear.
Yeah, no, everyone should make shitpost characters. I think that
Yeah.
should be the vibe.
Yeah, Walter is the ultimate
Everyone,
character.
I was thinking everyone would make commoners, but
Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make a commoner.
we should have at least one other commoner.
Walter's rival is Dylan's character.
it's Walter's version of Patterson.
Yep.
That or I do like a Nada wizard.
Oh God, not that.
No. Oh my God, no, I can't. No, I'll be a commoner. Yeah, I'll do that. I like that. That's a good idea.
I'll send you the thing in case you don't have it.